Once you've selected the overall shape and size for your button design, there are some additional options related to the template. In the case of the round button, for example, there are several stencils that you can choose from. There's the clear stencil, which is the default, but you can also choose a 2-color stencil, a 3-color stencil, or a circle and slash stencil. For all of these, you can adjust the colors. So for example, I'll go back to clear stencil, and we can choose between a solid color or a gradient. And that gradient can be either a linear gradient, meaning a straight line gradation, or a radial gradient, a gradation in a circle. You can select colors for these various options, of course, and so if I choose the solid color option, I can click the color swatch for solid color and then select a particular color that I would like to use as the background for my button. After I've selected a color, I can click OK, and you'll see that the button design updates accordingly. If you select either linear gradient or radial gradient, then you'll use the gradient colors, and once again clicking on the color swatch for each of those colors to select a color for, in this case, the top versus bottom portion of the gradient, for example. Note that with the gradient options, you can also increase or decrease the value, which will shift the position of the gradation itself. And similarly, for the other stencils, we can choose our colors. And so the 2-color stencil, of course, comes with 2 individual color swatches where we can select different colors. So in this case, I've created a red and white design, for example. And of course, with the 3-color stencil, we would have 3 individual colors that we could choose from. So I'll select red, white, and blue, for example, to create a red, white, and blue button design. And then for the circle and slash stencil, naturally, you could change the color here as well if you prefer a different color, and you can adjust the size of both the slash itself as well as the circle. And so I'll adjust the sizing there, and in this case I think using a solid color in the background will make more sense for my design, so perhaps I'll set a white background for that circle and slash design. And again, while the stencil options are only available for the round button design, if you're using a different button shape, the color options will still be available: solid color, linear gradient, and radial gradient. So once you've specified the size and shape for your button, you can further fine-tune the basic look of your button design by adjusting those colors and stencil options for your design.